everyone, good day and welcome again to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be having a review of all that went on in SKALE ecosystem in the month of August. So join me while we go through everything that SKALE did, all the announcements made, the partnerships and the major events that occurred in the month of August. Before we go deep into the video, I think it's safe to say that SKALE achieved quite a lot in the month of August, as there were high volumes of transactions recorded and lots of new dApps started building on SKALE ecosystem, and there were also significant community milestones. The numbers of gas that were saved was high, and in this month SKALE recorded over 1 million TH saved in gas fees alongside other major milestones. So let's have that. Let's go through all that went on in the month of August within the SKALE ecosystem. So the first thing here is a kind of recap from what's happened in the previous month. And we saw that in the previous month SKALE had over 20 million transactions, and that has been the most transactions for a single month within the SKALE ecosystem. And this means that growth is imminent for SKALE, and a lot of things are starting to come up, and the building has increased and more users are beginning to utilize the blockchain, and this means that we are expecting lots of implementations and adoption in the coming months, and the network is bound to grow even beyond expectations for months to come. There were also 4 dApps and partnerships awareness. So in the month of July, SKALE recorded 4 different dApps that started building on the network. There were also continued growth, and gas-free gaming, and users enjoyed free gas for their gaming transactions. So that was the recap for July. Now going into August, SKALE was integrated with Dune Analytics, and SKALE statistics became easily viewed on Dune Analytics with over 100 active nodes, 124 active nodes, and over 2.5 billion SKALE staked, and 1,278 delegations. So SKALE was listed on Dune Analytics, and you can easily go to the Dune platform to check for SKALE analysis. I think those were one of the first things that occurred in the month of August. And there was also a podcast with Jack Oleran, the CEO and co-founder of SKALE, where he talked about the origin of SKALE. It was an interesting session, and you can still go over it right here on Twitter to listen to the podcast. Also, Jack went on to TechCrunch to explain some things regarding the tech and why devs are building due to beer. If you want to have an in-depth insight into what Jack said here, then you should check it out on TechCrunch. You can come to SKALE page to locate this particular post and check out what Jack had said. In the month of August, basically, I think there were lots of publications, there were lots of public awareness that Jack did to fortify the blockchain industry. And also, SKALE network had been listed on dApp Radar in the previous month, and so metrics were published from the gaming dApps and the DeFi dApps on SKALE network by dApp Radar, and this is some of them. Since their integration with SKALE network, there had been significant increase in the number of user active wallets, and the growth has been evident. So you can also check out SKALE dApps on dApp Radar. You'd find them there, the metrics and everything you need to know about each of the dApps on SKALE network. SKALE also published engineering updates in the months from the month of July in August. So if you want to know about the latest tech news within the SKALE ecosystem and the works that the devs are doing behind the scene, you could check out this engineering updates to catch up with all of it. Also, Jack was on Crypto Coin Show where he discussed why SKALE is the future of blockchain gaming, and he covered the topic of zero gas fee, modularity, ZK integrations as levitation protocol, and many more. So you can go watch the full interview on YouTube where Jack was Crypto Coin Show's guest. There were lots of growth metrics that was recorded and shown by DApp Radar in the month of August for scale dApps. There is a whooping 2,000, over 2,000, almost 3,000 percentage in UAW growth. That's massive. And other dApps on scale also had significant growth. From Gamifly, we had over 12,000. That is a lot. So you can read about the revolutionary scale dApps and more things you want to know about the project building on Scale Network. A lot of persons ask about exchanges on Scale where they can trade networks, where they can trade tokens on Scale Network. So VB Exchange is basically the DEX. It's a decentralized exchange built on Scale, and it supports the Scale Network, and all tokens on Scale Networks can be traded seamlessly on this platform. So in the month of August, VB Exchange was brought to the limelight so that people can see a first-class DeFi application built on Scale Network. So if you don't know about Ruby Exchange, you can check it out, ruby.exchange, and you can begin to interact with the Scale Network via this text. So also in the month of August, in the first week of August, Scale celebrated saving users over 1.5 billion USD in gas fees. Scale is practically the only blockchain network that serves users zero gas fees. Other networks are still trying to beat the high gas fees on Ethereum. They're trying to reduce the cost of gas, but Scale Network has successfully eradicated the need for gas while transacting on Scale Network. So yes, Scale celebrated having saved users more than 1.5 billion USD in gas fees. Here is a report from Messari, and it's displayed the average transaction fee on Ethereum on every of these blockchain, and we can see here that Scale's price is 0.00. That is, there is no gas fee attached to transacting on Scale Network, and this zero gas fee feature cannot be overemphasized because users having to transact freely, even in a fast manner, is it's a future thing. It's a future tech that Scale has successfully achieved, and this is one of the major attributes of this blockchain network. This was Rex Wire trying to talk about Scale decentralized storage, which allows you to like store file of up to 100 MB on the blockchain network. Yes, Scale had a gaming series where different gaming dApps spoke about the blockchain industry gaming and how gaming experience can be more simplified for all. This was a very nice space on Web3 gaming, and you can come over to Scale page here to play the recording and catch up with all that was said on this space. There was a post made about how Scale is focusing on bringing about the best for users, and how it is set for mass adoption within the Web3 industry and beyond. So you can go check out the article on Scale blog, Crafting the Future, a user-centric Web3 ecosystem for mass adoption. Scale made a post about S4. It is a free gas token for Scale chains. You connect your wallet to the S4 station and you obtain free gas token. You don't have to pay anything for it. And you can do this, you can use this S4 to carry transaction on Scale network. And this is basically how it works. Jack explained again Scale and layer 2, how the connection between these two words, and this was one of the several podcasts he had in the month of August. And if you want to learn about Scale as a layer 2 network, you should go check out this and listen to what Jack had to say here. Scale encouraged users and celebrated the kickoff of the Premier League and La Liga game by predicting matches on 5 Stars game. 5 Stars basically is a game built on Scale network, and it is a football-centric game that merges the excitement of football with blockchain network, and football fans can actually be onboarded to the blockchain network through this gaming app. And that was the beginning of the Premier League, and Scale encouraged users to utilize the app for their gaming activities. Yeah, Scale made a post about Europa Hub and how it is a primary liquidity gateway to the center of Scale's diverse and decentralized DeFi ecosystem. So there are different hubs on Scale network, and this is one of them, Europa Hub, which focuses basically on decentralized finance. Into the mid of August, Untitled Platformer became a top 10 game on that radar, and its 7-day metric was mind-blowing. So you can go check this out on Scale on Scale page, and further into that, Untitled Platformer became the top 5 game on that radar, and this is a milestone. It's a huge one for the Scale community and an exciting one for the users, and it only means that dApps on Scale are growing and there is more room for growth for them. So this is XRD. This is a dApp on Scale network that helps you clear the disturbances while making research on Web3, and you can file all information in one place regarding sentiment, threads, and volume of any topic on regarding decentralized finance. So you can use this to chart your way, to find your way around the Web3 industry and get researches at the tip of your fingers. So Scale made a post about how it's reigns supreme over account abstraction in developer experience, flexibility, gameplay, and user onboarding. Even while Scale is focused on um, delivering to users good benefits, like the best benefits out there, Scale also has a place for catering for its developers. Developers do not have to overwork themselves on Scale network, as Scale provides tools and resources that makes developing experience flexible for all the developers. So yeah, here is where Untitled Platformer became a top 5 game on that radar. And during that period, for 30 days, over 200,000 gamers played on Untitled Platformer, and there were almost 650,000 transactions. That is a huge milestone for Untitled Platform and for SKALE Network, because Untitled Platform is built on SKALE Network. So you can check out this game and play it. Why are so many people playing it? Because it's an exciting one, and it comes with lots of great gaming experiences. So yeah, SKALE showed how to mint simple NFT on SKALE Network with zero gas fee using Ethereum Remix. So you can hop onto this site, watch this video, and check out how you can mint simple NFT with zero gas while using Ethereum Remix. SKALE showcased the levitation protocol here, its decentralization and configuration. And this is an image graphic that shows how the levitation protocol works. So you can come over to this and check it out. And levitation protocol with levitation protocol, SKALE is trying to offer more solutions to use cases and to more users out there. And in this post, according to Covalent charts, SKALE IMA bridge took the lead in finality among the top blockchain bridges. That is a significant one for SKALE ecosystem. It had the lowest time to finality among blockchains, and this only displays SKALE's efficiency and effectiveness. SKALE network it's a fast growing one, and it has lots of potential, and it's currently one of the leading blockchains out there, doing thousands of transactions every day and saving users millions of gas. This ecosystem is here to stay, and we are seeing lots of potentials in it that are beginning to manifest, and with consistent growth and having more dApps on the network, with onboarding more users, the network is set to grow really big and blow up. And watch out for SKALE network. Watch out. So this particular week, users on SKALE saved over $30 million in USD as for gas fees, and more than 16,000 ETH was saved, and there were more than 3 million transactions on the network. These are great statistics from a single blockchain network. This is pure growth here. SKALE is scaling up. SKALE is leveling its game up, and the ecosystem is set to break the bounds. So yeah, Patrick and Dune got to have some fun between sessions. They were hosted by Dystopia Labs, where they had to meet and greet and talk about the crypto industry and the blockchain network and Web3 as a whole. So they were being shown here. That was a great event. This is SKALE architecture, consisting of the SKALE manager, upchains, dApp chains, and pool security. This was a chart by Mesavi Crypto, and this diagram showcases how the SKALE network architecture works. So you can open this to get more insights about the SKALE architecture. This was one of SKALE's weekly recap, and on this week, SKALE network surpassed 125 million transactions, and SKALE became an outperforming popular layer 1 blockchain. SKALE is a layer 2 blockchain. Okay, yeah, they were saying that SKALE surpassed other layer 1 blockchain by scaling in unique active wallets, with more active wallets each day in the previous week. So SKALE had more active wallets in the previous week. In this particular week, the past week to this one when this post was made, and also Untitled Platform here became a top 5 game on that platform, like we saw in the previous post, and it had more than 200,000 unique gamers and almost 650,000 transactions. Here also, Fantasy Cricket gaming app exploded in growth. Their unique active wallets had over 93% growth, and the transaction volume increased by more than 50% within the past 7 days of when this tweet was made. So from all we have seen here, we see that there is growth within the blockchain network and the between the SKALE network, and the network is growing tremendously, and we're seeing the impact of the work that is being done at the back end, and we can't wait to see more growth on SKALE network. We can't wait to see SKALE grow really big and explode. SKALE is already one of the leading blockchains on SKALE network. Also, in this particular post, SKALE talked about Gamify, the Web3 gateway for sports and esports fans. So if you are a sports and esports fan, you should check out Gamify. And they have a star game, Cricket Fly game, which has attracted over 40,000 unique active wallets since July. So you can check out this game if you're a fan of sports and esports.